Lovely cushion header. For Gerrard! Oh, you beauty! What a head, Bud! What a head! Lovely cushion header. For Gerrard! Oh, you beauty! What a head, Bud! What a head! Miller, lovely cushion header. For Gerrard! Oh, you beauty! What a head, Bud! What a head!
We're here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me just get the chat up and make sure the chat's working. Get the chat on. There you go. There's the chat. Big up Toto. Hammer. Big up. He's with me tonight. Look, the message is starting already. Cool Hedgehog. This is Toto Hammer. This is my co-coach, Toto Hammer.
I'm here, man.
This is the guy that I do all the play ratings with. We do our videos. He's not in the UK at the moment. He's on holiday in Portugal, but he's still going to join us tonight. Let me just make sure everything's working good. We had an amazing stream earlier, Toto. Amazing stream.
30 likes.
We had so many people in the room. It was absolutely amazing. You know, when that Lavia thing broke, yeah, we had so many people. Some nice people as well, nice respected people, you know. But yeah, the news is officially coming. That Latvia, well, it's officially for Caicedo. That Caicedo is going to Chelsea, which all of us knew. But what was really funny, what broke this morning, that Romo Latvia was linked to Liverpool, that we agreed a £60 million fee for him. And everybody started to jump up. I done my video, actually done my thumbnail. Started talking about it, and 20 minutes into the video, that was it. They were saying Chelsea gonna do it. Chelsea won him. You know what Chelsea are? Chelsea are very greedy, but it's okay. But yeah, what do you think about this Latvia situation? It's not complete. It's not confirmed yet, but it's going to be confirmed soon.
But again, look, even though if we even submitted 50 or 60 million, whatever, I think it was 60 million that going around that was submitted. If you do get that for that money, I don't think he's worth that money, 60 million. You know how Southampton, they know we're greedy for midfield, other teams are greedy for midfielders, so they're bumping up the price so they can get their transfer budget. So, to me, he's nowhere near worth 60 million. We shouldn't be paying that for him, but we are in need for a DM. But there is lots and lots of better DMs out there. Say if Slavia wants to go Chelsea, which reportedly now he wants to go Chelsea, we can go get another DM. Like we can get Florentino, we can get Amrabat, we can get Tukanami. He's worth at least 9 million, but we've got 110 million plus to spare, so we can probably put a bid in for him. Because he's not really playing for Real Madrid, because he's not going to start with Modric.
Who are you talking about? Tukanami?
Tukanami.
I heard that Real Madrid said that he's staying where he is. They said it this afternoon.
There's two options like Amrabat or Florentino.
Yeah.
They're two really good options. And I don't understand why don't they go for something like that. Because Lavia 60 million is too much in my opinion.
Yeah. Now there's rumours that he went for 50. That's what the rumours, that he's gonna go for 50 million. Latvias, but we'll see how it goes. He's I think he's officially a Liverpool player.
Who?
Thingy. What's the case, Sado? He's an official. Yeah, he's gone now. There was a video I seen with his mother, and he's talking about Chelsea, and that he's with Chelsea now. You know, that's it, innit?
Is it Chelsea?
Yeah, the one with chasing after. Yeah. He's at Chelsea now. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Cool head hug. Louis 120 break, the British record, transfer record. Sort of trumped us by 10 million. 10 million.
Yeah.
You know, they're just throwing the money at the league, aren't they? Just throwing the money, man. They're still not going to win the Premier League, but it is what it is. Say all that money that they spent, where they're gonna mess up. I was watching a show today. Had Simon Jordan in it. He's sports commentator. He goes, what to do now? If they don't get in the Champions League, all this is going to come back to bite them. If they don't get in the Champions League this season, and the revenue that you get from the Champions League, it's over. It's going to be over for them. It is what it is.
It is, man. I didn't want him anyway, Crusader. I didn't want him. He wasn't dedicated. I wanted him before. I'm not going to fault that I didn't ever want him. But soon as he said he didn't want to play for Liverpool, just go elsewhere, man. We don't want you. If you're not dedicated for playing the club, we don't want you, man.
Yeah.
I didn't want him after he said that. If we were a guy, it would have been a big mistake, because he wouldn't have put 100% to the club if he would have joined.
Yeah, you want someone who's all in.
Yeah.
Hold on, just put this in. Yeah.
Do you want someone who's all in?
So, we're going to do today the video. Well, this evening, now we're going to do the player ratings. Before we start getting into the player ratings, what did you think of Liverpool yesterday, Toto? Because I haven't really asked your opinion about it. I know you didn't watch the full game. I know you had to watch the highlights, so I understand. But what did you think of the game, the overall feel of the game?
Well, I think Salah definitely should have pulled off a few chances. Salah, when it was a 1-on-1 with some keeper, but Salah played good.
Yeah.
I heard. I'm not sure about the full game. Salah did play good. Who else? I think Sabazalai played okay. He was getting into the final third a lot. McAllister was okay as well. Gakpo, I don't know. Why is he playing midfield?
Yeah, but they played Sabazalai out of thingy as well.
Yeah, we played the lineup. We played Jota, Diaz, Salah. That is the worst lineup I've ever saw.
I know.
And I have Gakpo in midfield. That is the worst of the lineup I've ever saw.
I know.
Because I have Gakpo, Jota, and Salah, or Jota, Nunes, Salah. One of those. Nunes could have scored a goal today.
Yeah.
He could have went in top right bins. Just got unlucky. Just close it was. So he did made Colin involvement when he came on the pitch.
Yeah.
Gakpo would look last.
McAllister was out of position as well.
Yeah. Our defence was horrendous.
Oh,
Our defence was horrendous.
At first.
Robertson was horrendous.
Yeah. Yeah,
and Arnold, I don't know what he's doing in defence.
Well, I know. Hasn't he learned yet?
What
did you know? I would have went for. I would have stuck Trent in midfield. Yeah, and I would have put Gomez in right back.
Yeah.
I don't understand why. I thought it was all look. It looks like that Trent was going to go in midfield. He's actually basically come out and said he wants to be in midfield. Yeah, that's what he wants. Yeah, just stick him in midfield. He played. Yeah. Look how he played for England. Look how he played for England. Brilliant. And then everyone was going, yeah, he's going to go midfield. What does he go back to the same old tactics? Never learn. He started pressing. It was working for the first 30 minutes. McAllister was out of position. He should be more up the field, but he was playing like a DM role, McAllister, as well. He was playing that kind of DM role, and you can see he was out of sorts. Nunes, bring it on. Nunes is not gonna do nothing. Yeah, he's not gonna do nothing if you stick him on the last 15 minutes. Nunes needs at least a half to get warmed up. He's that kind of player. Now, Jota, I was talking about this earlier with the people in the stream. Jota could walk into he can come on the last 20 minutes and score a goal. You know, like Origi used to do for Liverpool, like Origi. He could do that, but Nunes ain't doing that. Nunes is not going to do that. Welcome, and we've got 5 people in the house. 5 people. Smash the like button, guys. Sub.
Yeah, man.
Let me just put all the stuff up so we can start the player ratings. I'm trying to wait for a few more people to come in. 6 people in the house now. We're waiting for a few more people to come in. So when we do the player ratings, we can ask you guys as well in the chat. Latvia, no, it hasn't had. Welcome, Trevor Wyatt. Do you like Bray Wyatt there? Bray Wyatt out of wrestling. Trevor, oh, that's just your name, Trevor Wyatt. Anyway, he hasn't had his medical yet. That's just rumours that he's going to Chelsea. He's going to Chelsea. Let's, you know what I mean? Let's face it. He's going to Chelsea, and that's just the way it is. Now Liverpool's in a pickle. I don't know what Liverpool's going to do. Liverpool, look, Klopp knew about this last year. He knew what was going to happen last season. He should have addressed this problem last season, and he's not. Yeah, he's gone to Chelsea. 8 people in the house. Smash that like button, guys. I'll just put these things. What we're going to do when we do the player ratings, yeah, we're going to ask you, audience, the people in the chat room, at the numbers, and then we'll put them up, okay? Get the chat involved. They'll pay more money in wages, and yeah, that's what it is. It's the wages. That's what it is. It's the wages.
Man, so I can't scan to the player ratings there.
Why are you in a hurry? 7 people in the house.
No, I'm not in a hurry. I'm not in a hurry.
Yeah, of course, it's the wages. So, we're going to get the player ratings. We've got 7 people. I really wanted more so we could do it. So we're going to ask people in the chat as well.
What a head, what a head!
Yeah. People still get involved in the chat.
So, we're going to start off with Alisson. Chat room, what are you giving Alisson? And the more numbers we have, the more numbers we get, that's what we're going to go for. What are you giving Alisson was the man of the match. That's just my opinion.
I think Alisson did well.
Alisson was the man of the match. Alisson was the man of the match.
As
he
always.
was faultless. Faultless. And you know who played good as well? You know who played good as well? Who was back to his best? Van Dijk.
Yeah, he played well.
We got 7 from Cool. 5. 5, Trevor. Jason Colgrove, we've got 7, so we've got 2 7s. What else?
I'll say 8.
So we've got a winner. We're going for 7-7. We're going for 8. 8 for Alisson. We've got 8 for Alisson. Jota. What are we getting for Jota?
I don't know.
Jota was horrendous.
I don't know much about Jota, but I heard he weren't involved in that.
He was horrendous. He was horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. My favourite players, 4 for Jota, yeah. We've got 4 from Trevor. We've got 5. 4 from Trevor. 5 from Cool Hedgehog. Hold on. We've got another one. Anyone else? I was watching some videos yesterday. I saw some people give Jota 3.
Oh no.
I'm gonna give him a 4. 4 for Jota.
Yeah,
he was horrendous. He never made no impact. No impact. No impact. No impact in the match at all. So we're gonna go for Salah. What are we getting for Salah? What we're going for Salah?
Salah play well. Salah play well, I think. I think Salah played well enough. Even though he missed a couple one-on-one chances, I think Salah did okay. I'll give him a 7. Salah.
Got a 4 and a 5. I think Salah was okay. He wasn't at his best. It looked a bit casual at sometimes. It looked a bit casual. So we got a 4 and we got a 5. I think he was average. Yeah. I'm going for a 5. A 5 for Salah. That's just my opinion. Yeah. He was good he got the goal. That's what I'm going to give him a 6 just because he got the goal. I'll give him a 6 just because he got the goal. If he went for the goal, I would have gave him a 5 because he was casual in parts of that, and that's why he got taken off. A lot of people are saying he shouldn't have got taken off, but I thought he should have got taken off because he wasn't making any impact in that game at all. Any impact. No. It seems like he was out of steam, to be fair. Maybe that's because the season just started, but it looked like he was out of steam just towards the end. Mac 10. Hold on, see what the chat say. Mac, what we giving Mac 10, bros? What we getting Mac 10?
I don't know.
Hold on, let the chat first. What we giving Mac 10? Yeah, I knew it. Yeah. This is what I wanted to get them to say first.
Mac 10's wicked, man.
So we've got a 7 from Cole Hedgehog. We've got a 6 from Jason Colgrove. Yeah, 8, yeah. Standard. I'm going to give him that as well. I'm giving him a 8. And you know what? He wasn't even in his proper position. They played him out of position slightly. He should have been more at the field. But Klopp was moving everybody around. He was saying after the press conference. Klopp was saying after the press conference that in this day and age, people should be able to play everywhere. Szoboszlai not out of it. He played good, but he wasn't in his right position. Everybody was off a bit out of their position. That's what happens when you don't get the proper people to play the proper role. This is what you get. So we're going for who's next? We've got Szoboszlai. What are we giving Szoboszlai, guys?
Oh, I would say that he did come up the field a bit in the final third. I'll say that he was getting involved there a bit, but probably not all game. He weren't really that, on it because, of course, he played out of position. I don't know what. I think Klopp's tactics and lineups today was all wrong.
Yeah, he was.
Klopp's lineup and tactics. I don't know what he was doing with that lineup today.
Yeah, Jason Colgrove said 7 for playing out of position.
Yeah, I'll say that.
Liverpool wasn't in the game after 30 minutes. It was like training game for the Chelsea Trent. Trent is lost in right back, need proper right back. Yeah, we know this, but they won't address it. They should have addressed this last season. Trevor Wyatt, 100% agree. I'm with you on that one, bro.
We always look at midfield, we never look at a right back. It's weird, man.
I know. There's not many good right backs around, that's why. And if they are, they're taken.
Dumfries and Frimpong, there's the only 2 ones I know. There's
work rate is appreciated.
I think Di Lorenzo's one as well.
So we're giving Szoboszlai a 7 then, yeah? We agree. Yeah. The room's giving everyone a 7. That's fair enough. Now we're going for Gakpo. Now before we start talking about Gakpo, right? So before we start talking about Gakpo, hold on.
Yeah, man.
Before we start talking about Gakpo, because I had someone on the door. Before we start talking about Gakpo, we know Gakpo was playing out of position. That my prediction before, I'll put it on Twitter. If you go on my Twitter feed, you'll see on my Twitter feed. Hold on, you'll see on my Twitter feed that I wanted Gakpo as the false 9. but it never happened. I wanted Gakpo as the false nine, but he played Jota, Diaz, and Salah. I never thought he was going to play them. I thought he was either going to have Gakpo in the middle or Nunes. Then he went for another way, which I didn't agree with. Gakpo should have never been playing midfield. He was lost 65, 70 minutes into the game. He looked tired because that's not his natural position. He's a striker.
No.
Simple, he's a striker. And he played him out of position because he was playing. This is what I was saying before. He was playing some German side from the second division. They looked good against them. But this set the German side in the second division. This is Chelsea. It's the Premier League, hardest league in the world. And could you do that with the German side? That doesn't mean you're going to do it with Chelsea. That's all I'm saying. So what we're doing for Gakpo?
I'll give him 4. It weren't his fault though.
Jason saying, Jason Colgrove said 5. What else we're giving, guys? We got a 4 from Cool Hedgehog. Anyone else going to vote?
I agree with that one.
You said 4? So we're going for 4 for Gakpo. Now, Robbo. I'll let the chat room talk. We're giving Robbo.
What? Robbo was terrible. Robbo was terrible. Robbo was terrible.
Is that annoying, eh? What do you say? What are you giving Robbo? What are you giving the Robbo? I knew them were coming.
Robbo.
Yeah.
I would give.
I'm asking the chat what you give. Coalhead said 4, then he said 3. What else?
I'll say 4. I think 4 for Robbo. He played terrible, man.
That Robbo just can't play possession football.
No.
Can't play possession football. Can't play possession football at all. At all.
No, man. He's not as good as he used to be. Huh?
What's wrong with the camera?
No, camera's fine.
Keeps going off all the time.
Probably. I don't know what's going on.
Right.
Connection probably than that because I got bad internet where I am.
So we're going for 3 for Robbo. Understood. 3. It's got to be the 3.
Yeah, 3. Robbo played terrible.
He can't play possession football.
No.
He doesn't suit in the new system. And his legs have gone. Very simple. Now we're going for Van Dijk. What we saying about Van Dijk, chat? Or what you saying about Van Dijk?
Our defense was terrible, but I got nothing to say on this one. I didn't watch full game. Well,
I'll say about Van Dijk. Van Dijk was probably, if you look, I said Alisson was the man of the match, but if there was another man of the match, I would have gave it to Van Dijk. Van Dijk looked like the old Van Dijk. Van Dijk did, the way he played. He really made any mistakes. Nothing got past him in his lane. He defended everything. I thought Van Dijk was back to his best from 4 years ago, and I'm happy. I'm not sure if he's gonna keep it up for the rest of the season. I'm not sure if he's gonna get injured. Touch wood, he doesn't get injured. But yesterday evening against Chelsea, he was brilliant. Van Dijk was second to none. So we've got Cool Hedgehog in 6. Got Cool Hedgehog in 6. Big up Uncle Rod's in the house. Wagwan. Jason Colgrove is 7. I'm gonna give Van Dijk a solid 8. That's what I'm giving Van Dijk, a solid 8, because he deserved it. Konate, in my opinion, absolutely amazing as well. He made one mistake, but he was up and down, trapping back, doing his job, hyping out the midfield. He was good. Konate was, he was very good. I'll give him Konate. If I was going to give him, I'd probably give him 7. I thought Konate played. Konate was good.
Yeah.
What about Trent?
Yeah. Had a decent game. Trent. I want to say my idea first. Trent he's playing out of position as it sounds now. He's playing out of position. He's positioned centre mid. He's positioned centre mid, and he's not right back. Klopp's play that position now, which we can't do against Chelsea. We need a solid lineup that say you need a striker up front, get one of the strikers, Nunes or Gap, start trying to change your lineup. If you're going to change lineups, try to do it in pre-season. It didn't work in pre-season, don't put it in, especially from Chelsea. Don't experience lineups and tactics when you're going into a Chelsea game. Gakpo in left midfield. Look, I would accept that if he was an attacking mid. That would be a good choice. But he's playing in left centre mid. Not down the middle, not on the right. He's playing left centre mid. He's not even playing cam. He's playing left centre mid. So, look, I think out position, Gakpo way out position, not even centre cam. You got Jota up front, which can play the 9, but I think his position's left wing. And you got Diaz on the left. Jota should be on the left. It should have been Jota, Gakpo, Salah. Or if you would have started the Gakpo in midfield, have Jota, Nunes, Salah, and have Gakpo in attacking mid. That's what Klopp could have done.
Yeah.
He played Gakpo in left centre mid. So look, Arnold, it wasn't his fault. It wasn't
his fault.
He was awful, man. And look, I think that Enzo Fernandez guy just busts our defence. That Enzo Fernandez guy. And I got him.
Amfinger did. What's his name? Used to play for us. What's his name? I always forget his name.
Sterling.
Yeah, Sterling was all over Robbo. Just two passing. There was just two passing with each other. The pass Robbo, man. Robbo was lost. Robinson's lost because he can't play possession football. Yeah, Trent the 3. Robinson really should have got a 1. He was absolutely horrendous, Robinson.
No.
Absolutely horrendous. I'm going to go back to him, actually. Where is he on the list? I'm giving Robinson a 1 because that's what he deserves, a 1. There you go. Now for the subs, I'm going for Curtis Jones. For me, didn't really make an impact. Wasn't on there long enough. He came on. He was nothing really. I'm going to give him a 3. Wasn't really involved in the game that much. What can you do for the subs? Nunes came on. He had a shot on goal. McAllister passed him the ball. It was a bit hard, but he didn't control it. We're kind of split on this. The fan base is kind of split on this. The pass the ball to Nunes. Some people say he passed it too hard, McAllister. Some people say he passed it all right, but it's just because of Nunes. Some people are blaming Nunes. Some people are blaming McAllister. As I see it, yeah, he had a shot at goal. He came on, he had some sort of impact.
I think it's respecting, you know.
Yeah, maybe they should let him play at least a half instead of just bring him on the last 15 minutes. That shows the respect that Klopp's got for Nunes, bringing him on a game of this magnitude, the game of this importance, bringing on Nunes, in the last 15 minutes.
It's like in pre-season, pre-season Bayern Munich, when he came on the last 15 minutes in a pre-season game. Usually in pre-season games, it allows him to get more minutes against Bayern Munich and people like that, especially in pre-season, because it's not a league game. It's just a friendly. For me, there's no friendlies. But at the end of the day, it's still a pre-season game, and he never got no minutes in that Bayern Munich game. 15 minutes. I know. 15 minutes he got. And he got another 15 minutes a day. Yeah. It's just pure disrespect, and he's playing players out of position, which is just pointless.
And the more
what we do in this lineup, man. We should have won the game today. I don't care. We should have won it.
We should have won it, but we didn't win it. We should have won it. We had our chances. What did you think of that handball? You think it was a handball? I thought it was a handball by Chelsea, and they got away with it. That was a blatant handball. He stuck his hands out like that to stop the ball, and the ball hit off his hand, and they didn't even look at it at the camera.
This is what I mean about these referees.
That referee don't like us anyway.
We've got such a bias. Anthony, what's his name? Anthony something. He's the worst referee in Premier League, in football history. He's the worst referee, and he's got such a biasness against Liverpool. I know. Such a biasness. How can you not say that was handball? You got VAR, where he clearly saw the hand do that, and the hand hit the ball, and it stopped play. It interfered with play because players are there in the box. It interfered with play. It doesn't even matter if it interfered with play or not. It's still a handball.
I know it was a handball.
It's still a handball, Anthony Taylor -10, what Jason Cargrove said. He is the worst referee in the history of football. Such a biasness against Liverpool.
I know.
Again,
He
that
blatantly
should have
put
been a
his hand out.
penalty.
He blatantly
been
put
a
his hand
penalty.
out. He moved, like he said, Jason Colgrove said, he moved his hands towards the ball. It's a handball. It's very simple. When that hit his hand, I thought, yeah, it's going to be a penalty now. And like, I was working out in my head who's going to take the penalty. I thought, is it going to be Salah or is it going to be Szoboszlai or it's going to be Mac 10? Probably was going to give it to Salah just because it is historic and all that. He's been there the longest and he wants all the records. But I thought, yeah, it's going to be a penalty. But the thing about it, they didn't even go back to look at it on the camera. He just went up, they're in his earpiece, oh, now we're just going to carry on it in a penalty. That was a blatant penalty. We got robbed. And that one was offside. I don't think that was offside, the one with Liverpool. Yeah. So what you give, I'm giving Nunes as a sub. I'm giving him 6. Just because of that shot he had. I'm going to give him the 6. Just because of the shot. He had a shot at goal. He had a goal. It's one of them. He had a goal. He just missed the bar, man. I think, go on, Nunes. And Elliot. Elliot never done anything, in my opinion. He came on, he was just passing the ball. I think Elliot should go on loan. I think he should go on loan. Or I think he should go on loan. I don't think he should come on. In this day and age, the way Liverpool are now and the way the other teams are fatting up their team, I don't think he's going to make any impact for us at all. He's not going to make any impact. If you want to play him in the Europa League, go for it. When it comes to the Premier League and the Champions League game, he's going to make no impact at all for Liverpool. Nothing.
Yeah.
Because the reason why we're playing him, because we ain't got squad depth. That's what it is. We ain't got squad depth, and this is why we're playing him. Now, I'm giving him a 3. He made no impact at all. Ben Doak.
Yeah.
What about Ben Doak? Felt sorry for Ben Doak.
Ben Doak needs to start. Look.
Yeah.
I know you got Salah, and he had a good game, decent game. But besides, he's missed a goal. He had a really good game, Salah. I don't care what anybody says. Salah is still putting in the shift. But Ben Doak, man, come on, put him on earlier. What minutes did he go on?
Huh?
Last 15.
Yeah, he came on the same time when he came on for Salah.
Yeah.
And Salah threw a strap, which I don't like that. At the end of the day, Salah, you don't own the club. At the end of the day, right, if the manager told you to come off, you come off. In my opinion, Salah wasn't doing anything in that game. Towards the end, Salah was a ghost. He wasn't doing anything in that game. So, for me, look, again, this splits the fan base. You got your fanboys what are saying, oh yeah, Jota. I know he said that Salah should have stayed on. He was the only one that could have made an impact. Yeah. But he wasn't making an impact. That's the whole point. So Klopp did what he could to change it up. This is why he took him off. Remember last season, he didn't come off at all. So he's coming off. Ben Doak's coming on. That's really what he should have done. What Salah should have done. Salah should have came off. He should have ran off the pitch quick. Went up to Ben Doak and said, "Come on, lad, you can do this. Get out there." That's what he should have done. He should have gave the young guy Ben Doak. He's a young man. He's coming on in a big game, right? And he could make the difference in this game. And Salah, he's the veteran. He should have came off the pitch and said to Ben Doak, "Come on, lad, you can do it. It's yours. You got this.
Yeah.
Give him encouragement, but he never. He just went off like it's like a strap. Started throwing all this stuff off. The crowd were taking the mick out of him. And I just thought he was out of order. Salah's a brilliant player, but you're not bigger than the club. The manager tells you to come off. You come off. That's it.
Ben don't need more minutes. That's it.
He said with a bookmaker for asking for a yellow, but missed the Chelsea player doing the same first thing. Ben Doak's 6. Cole Herberg 8. He said I thought Elliott tried to change things, but he didn't do much. 5. I like Doak. So you're giving Doak a 6. I like Doak. Yeah, Doak's a good player, and he's so
skillful.
He's going to be special for Liverpool.
He's going to be like Salah.
Yeah, he's going to be special for Liverpool. You can see that. And remember, he's only young, so he could, if he comes into the team and they're playing right, he could surpass Salah.
Yeah, 19, isn't he?
Yeah, he could surpass Salah. He's young. He's a young man. If they're playing right, don't just ease him in. Just ease him in slowly. Obviously, I think this is the guy If they don't borrow a right winger, which we're not going to borrow a right winger, I think this is the guy they're going to test him when Salah goes on his hiatus at Christmas. You know, when he does his play for his club, for his country. I think this is the guy. Yeah, Afghan is going to replace Salah. He's going to replace Salah. Ben Doak will. So we'll see what happens. But Ben Doak, this is why they brought Ben Doak on. They thought, right, Salah's not doing anything. Let's bring on Doki. Afghan, yeah. So that is the end of the player ratings. I wish you was in the stream earlier, Toto. I swear we had like 100 and odd people in here.
I know, man. I was in there. I saw it, man. I saw it.
It was amazing. I know it's a player ratings, and this is the boring part of it. But it was cool. I ain't got Klopp in here now. I'm gonna give Klopp. I'm gonna give Klopp. I agreed with him with the Salah sub. I can't lie. I'm gonna give Klopp. I think I'm gonna give Klopp a 6.5. I ain't got no 6.5 on here, but
the subs are good. The subs are good.
I thought he done his best.
To put them on earlier. Just need to put them on earlier.
But yeah, that's the end of the player ratings. I'm gonna give Klopp.
Can I say one thing before we end?
I'm gonna give him a 6. Go on.
Can I say one thing before we end?
Go on.
Look, I saw a few people, Twitter, messages and all that, saying, oh, clap out, sick of it, clap out, sick of it. But look, who are you going to bring in, man? You start saying clap out and all that, yeah. Who are you going to bring in? Who you going to bring in? What? Zidane, who's coached Real Madrid. It's not the Premier League, is it?
Exactly.
You know, what? How many managers are available? How many managers are available? How many? Look, forget all the mediocre managers. How many managers are available? What? Sam Allardyce? He's not going to coach Liverpool. The good manager.
I don't want him at Liverpool.
No. Well, no, look. Our tactics is fine as the way it is. 4-3-3. We're not going to change. Even though I've said this many times on calling shows, I've mentioned this. We're going to play 3-4-3.
I told you I wasn't going to change it, no.
We're not going to change. Let it go. We're not going to change. We're not going to change now. So look, amount of people saying clap out. Just rethink your words. Clap out. I'm sick of it. Okay. You expect just because we brought Sir Barzilai, McAllister, you expect us to be challenging for the league. Look, we expect to be challenging for the league anyway.
The chat agrees with you.
But why? What? Look, you think because we brought Sir Barzilai, McAllister, centre midfield, Giles doing good in pre-season. Look, end of the day, pre-season, you think we could beat a German team, say 6-3, we're going to perform good in the Premier League? No, we're not. So who are we going to bring in? We're not going to bring in Sam Allardyce. We're not going to bring in Zinedine Zidane.
I don't want Sam Allardyce.
We're not going to bring in anyone. We're going to sit with Klopp because the 4-3-3 tactics work. Gakpo can play false 9. Nunes can play attacking football. Jota can play 9 and left wing. Diaz can play left wing. And they're both pacey players. Salah's fast. Nunes and Gakpo are fast. Diaz are quick. McAllister's a stone back midfield. So Bosley can come up the field. Attacking footballer. You got Jones that can play a 6.
Yeah.
He can play a 6. You got Arnold who can is a curator. So we can have a curator.
That's why he should be in midfield.
And a stone back centre mid.
Yeah.
3. Arnold, Sabozlai, McAllister.
Yeah.
What Klopp's doing? The lineup I didn't agree with today.
No.
But the lineups that he did in pre-season, I agree with every single one of them.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
I do feel sorry for Nunes though.
I do.
I feel sorry for Nunes as well.
I'm thinking back on my point for managers. Who are we going to bring in? We're not bringing in two I just mentioned. We're not bringing in anyone. We're going to sit with 4-3-3, false 9, attacking football. That's what we're going to stick with. So people can have their own opinions about Klopp out, but I'm Klopp in all the way.
Facts, Jason.
Even though he does bad this season, who are we going to bring in? I said last season that I'm going to give him to this season, but you know what? Forget this season. I want to keep him forever. I want to keep him. I'm saying it now. I want to keep him forever. Who are we going to bring in?
Listen.
Pep. No, forget Pep. We're not going to bring in anyone. There's no managers. Forget the mediocre. There's no top class manager to perform at the top or in any league. Yeah, who is available to come to Liverpool. Klopp is the only good manager we are ever going to get. Soon as Klopp goes, the team goes, all of the personalities with Klopp, the relationship, all goes out the window. And it's going to be a complete meltdown.
The whole staff.
So rethink your words when you're saying Klopp out. You can have your own opinion. I respect that opinion. But when you're saying Klopp out with no reason, just rethink your words. Because we're not going to bring in anyone just as good as Klopp. Klopp's the best manager in the world. Give him a chance. We had 7+ people gone in the transfer window. 7+ people gone in the transfer. You got Fabinho, Henderson, leaders, experienced players gone from the club. Well, the only thing I'm happy about that we're keeping Thiago. That's the only thing I'm happy about because he's an experienced player. He's a good player. I'm happy that we're keeping Thiago. That's just in my opinion.
Yeah, but fair enough. But how long is he gonna last, Thiago?
Bench.
What's the point of keeping him if he's gonna go on a free? So there's more money wasted again.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't get me wrong, I like Thiago. Thiago's very skillful, but let's face it, he's not really going to stay fit, is he? He's just had a hip injury. He's had a hip injury, you know. You think he's going to come back and be the same Thiago? Let's face it, when we do get our players, and he's going to be sitting on the bench. So again, there's going to be another player. He's going to go on a free. Why didn't we try and sell Thiago to the Saudis and try and get a bit of money there? That's what we should try. That's what we should try and do. He's going to leave on a free. We're not going to renew his contract. Liverpool's already told him we're not going to renew his contract. So when next season comes, he's going to go on a free. Again, wasted money. That's what.
You got one thing, you heard of that? Talking about the Saudis.
Yeah.
Last thing before we go, because I've been saying a lot now. I've been going on a big rant because I'm just sick. I'm just sick and tired of people saying Klopp out with no reason. That's what I'm sick and tired about. And
before, listen. Let me land. When we was talking about when you was talking about managers, people was talking about Zidane. Listen, Zidane managed Real Madrid. Okay? That team was already there. I'm not disrespecting Zidane as a manager.
Zidane's a good manager.
Yeah,
he won the championship as well.
Yeah, but he was with Real Madrid and the team was already there.
Yeah.
Like when Pep went to Barcelona, that team was already there. That whole team of Hall of Famers, that whole team of that Barcelona, and he went there and won the quad.
Messi, you had everything.
That's a Hall of Famer, the whole team. The whole team's Hall of Fame.
Iniesta.
They're all there. They're all going in the Hall of Fame. Standard 100%. The team was already there. Zidane went to Real Madrid. The team was already there. When you're tested is when you go somewhere like, go to the Premier League, not the Italian league, not the German league. No disrespect to the German league. No disrespect to the Italian league. No disrespect to the other leagues, the respective leagues of their countries. But let's face it, you need to come to the Premier League, and that's how you're gonna know if you're gonna sink or swim. If you can make it in the Premier League, if you can make it in the Premier League, not just as a manager, as a player, then you've made it. Now, if I was looking at a manager, if Klopp did go, and I don't want him to go because I'm clapping, because all these situations. Listen, last season you could blame Klopp a little bit because he should have brought more midfielders. He said at the beginning of last season, they said, "Oh, do you think you need to improve your team?" Nah, I don't need to. We're gonna go as we are. So we didn't really fast up the midfield, and it's only when we knew about 4 or 5 games in, our midfield capitulated. It fell. The legs ran out. That was it. That was on Klopp. I get it. But this season's not on Klopp. This season's not on Klopp. This season's on FSG. So I'm sorry. I'm still clapping. Now, if I was gonna pick a manager to come to Liverpool, the manager I would look at personally, I'd look at the Brighton manager. Brighton manager's an amazing manager, I think. And even the Newcastle manager as well. That's another good manager. 2 good managers there, you know. And look what the manager of Brighton is doing with Brighton. I would take Brighton manager and the recruitment.
Villa manager's also good, you know. Villa manager. Yeah,
but he's been around a while. I understand he's up there with them. I'm on about like these new generation. I'll take the Brighton manager and his recruitment. You know how they recruit. Look how many players they've got. Yeah. Look at when it comes to recruiting players, Brighton is the best in the Premier League.
Yeah.
The best. They're not even close. I'll take the Brighton manager and the recruitment service. Take them or bring them to Anfield. That's if Klopp walked out. And I've just got this little feeling. I've just got this little feeling in my heart that Klopp's going to walk. I just got this feeling. Every day I'm thinking I'm going to put Twitter on and he's going to come up breaking his. Klopp's decided to walk away. I just got this little feeling because losing Caicedo, losing Latvia to the opposition to your rivalries, after you come out in the press conference and said he's going to be part of our team and then join the opposition, which is Chelsea, our rival, yeah, that's a punch in the guts, man. And there's only so much. When I saw Klopp at that press conference, yeah, you know, when you see a manager at the beginning of the season, they look all refreshed and I think, oh yeah, he's had a nice holiday, yeah, looks good. But come the end of the season, they all got bags under their eyes, they look stressed. Klopp looks like that now, and the season's just started. He's got black under his eyes. He looks like Undertaker from the 90s. That's what Klopp looks like.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. I just got this feeling he's going to walk away. I just got this little... I do not want him to walk away, but I got a feeling. Thoughts about why our press looks so ineffective? You want to answer that one? Our press? I don't know.
What do you mean by like?
You mean you mean the reporters? Talking about the reporters now.
Well, the reporters are jokes. Always. Well, the reporter ain't jokes. They're doing their job, you know. They're doing their job. They're asking the questions. But the thing is, Klopp doesn't like them, and Klopp don't like the press.
The problem with recruiting players like Brighton is you're buying peanuts. Yeah, but look what they're done with Caicedo. Look, they brought Caicedo for 15, 20 million. They just sold him for 115. McAllister. You see what I mean? Look how much money they've made off Caicedo. They got Caicedo for about 50 million, you know. 50 total. 15, 20 million they got Caicedo for. They just sold him for 115 million. Look how much money they've made off that player, 95 million.
Brighton is going to buy some good players.
Yeah.
No. They're not going to buy good players. They're going to buy young players, develop them. Just like we used to be with our recruitment. We used to buy young players, develop them into stars. Like Arnold, who came through the youth. You got lots of players like Diaz. We brought him. He's doing good now. You got Jota. We brought him from where was he? He came from the Portugal league, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know, but look how good Jota is now. Our recruitment stage used to be like that, but Brighton's recruitment stage is on another level. Who are you talking about? The fan base revolt against FSG or revolt against Klopp or revolt against the whole thing? It means the press when we lose the ball. Our press was good for the first 35 minutes, and then they worked it out and they changed their system. We didn't adapt. We were. Have you noticed the first come out? It was like a 4 because we had that attacking midfielder. It was like 4 versus 3 of them, and we were attack. And what happened is, they changed the formation during the match. Like about 30 minutes in, the change that was Pochettino, because Pochettino probably knew what we was gonna do. He probably said to me in the changing room, "What's gonna happen is they're gonna come out firing. They're playing the 4-3-3. They're gonna come out firing and they're gonna attack. And if you can't handle it, go back to that formation." Because I kind of switched it up and I went back to that the change of formation, and then we were all over the place. Robbo was on his own. Robbo was just getting passed at the park, couldn't handle it. Always running. Can't play possession football. Yeah, they did. They played us through like, you know what I mean? We're wax, man. They had like a hot knife. We're like a piece of meat, and they was carving us up in midfield. I tell you what now, if we play like that, it's the team we've got now. You know the team we got now, yeah. If we play like that against Arsenal, we play like that against Man City. We play like that against even Villa. Play like that against Newcastle. We're gonna get carved up. And you know, Man United, we play like that against Man United. We're gonna get carved up as well. Imagine if we play Man United this year and they spack 7 goals up us as well. Imagine that, because it could happen if we keep with this team and play like this. But all we need, I think we need a right back, we need a DM, and I think we need 2 defenders. 2 defenders. We need to, in case one of them get injured. But what FSG been doing? Buying low, selling high, and entire fan base is infixed about it. FSG has failed Liverpool. They failed Liverpool. The recruitment service has been horrendous. Buying players been horrendous.
They tried to penny pinch off Southampton for Latvia, and we ended up not getting him in the end. We come out, we tried to listen for this Casado deal. Yeah, what we done was right. We came in, we went to the agent. They say, wouldn't you mind coming to Liverpool? They presented the deal. So look, we pay 110, and everything was sorted. And now what happened is Brighton said, okay, we'll get it sorted. If nobody comes in for a bid between midnight, the player's yours. And what happened? It never happened. Brighton broke their rules because Chelsea must have come in after and said, look, hold out, we can do a deal here. And then Brighton broke their rules. They said midnight. If nobody comes in for a bid at midnight, that's it. And nobody came in for a bid at midnight, then the player should have been ours. But I think Casado probably changed his mind and probably thought he don't want to go to Liverpool. He wants to stay in London. And that's probably what it is. I reckon it came down to the Casado, and it came down to the agent. It was more the agent now. It was probably more the agent. So that's it, man. That's the end of the player ratings. Thanks for joining us. Got 6 likes. Amazing. Absolutely amazing, guys. Thanks for earlier as well with all them views. And like, thanks very much, guys.
Yeah.
I know it's a bit late, you see.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of big channels on as well, so I understand. Thank you for joining, Jason Colgrove. Probably gonna have a day off tomorrow. I've been working for 4 days straight. Probably gonna have time out tomorrow. But go and check out Toto Hammer's channel. He's probably gonna do a little short video tomorrow. Toto Hammer's channel, all the links in the description below. He'll probably do some shorts tomorrow on his channel. Go check him out. He might even go live, I don't know. But go and check him out, okay? See you later, guys.
No, I might, see you later.
Big up. See you later, guys. Bye.